All we are biochemically is a reaction to everything that we think, everything that we do. All our actions, choices and decisions is from a biochemical position within us. That's all it is. When we act, there is chemicals within our body that reacts by those choices. When you take drugs, there's a chemical reaction that's already within all of us that activates biochemically within us parts of our system chemically that creates the feelings, creates the feel-goods in our life. So chemically, we can do that without the drugs. We can do that when we know that that is how we are wired. It is all within us. We're like a pharmacy. We make every single drug known to man. We make every single drug better than Hoffmann La Roche or Pfizer within our system. The reaction, what we create from what we do, sets off those chemicals within us. So that's why when we've got a bad attitude or we're blocked off, we make those chemicals that reinforce that. When we're positive, we make those chemicals that reinforce that. When we're optimistic, we make those chemicals that reinforce that. When we're pessimistic, we make those chemicals that reinforce that. When we're negative, we make those chemicals that reinforce that. Every single thought we have, we've got a choice. We can either understand what we're creating biochemically within us, or we can be in denial. We can disregard it. Every single thing that reacts to your life is within you. That's where the reaction starts, through your thoughts, through your beliefs, through your attitude, through your choices, through your decisions. You make it real. The reality is the biochemical structure that is released within your system by what you're doing, how you're behaving, how you are. It is all within you. So whatever you do, you're going to get a reaction biochemically, and that's going to be real. There's no reality. You make your own reality through what I'm talking about now. That's the reality you make because of the way you feel. And you can change that if you're releasing stuff into your system that's fearful, worry, no hope, can't do something, justify, victim, whatever it is. You can change that. You have that power to change that by acting differently, and that's going to release different chemicals. But there's going to be a process in that. Like, it's going to take time for you to adjust, to move over biochemical from that point of view. Yeah, there is going to be fear, there is going to be uncertainty and change, all the above. That's normal. But when you decide that you want something better, you must understand that it does come back to the way you think. It does come back to your behaviour. It comes back to your attitude. it comes back to your values. These things are really important to understand, because this is how you create the way you live. Like, if you want to be successful, you've got to think success. You've got to think that you can do it. You've got to be worthy of it. You've got to understand that if you don't think of having beautiful things or wanting a better life, it's not going to happen biochemically, and you're going to keep living the life you're living. You release those chemicals within your system to reinforce that within you. That's your reality. If you don't want that, if you want a beautiful relationship, you've got to know that within you that you're worthy. You've got to feel it, because that's a choice. But if you don't do that, then you won't believe it. And if you don't believe it, then you won't get it, because that becomes your reality. Your reality is in your hands by what you are. You make negative chemicals or you make positive chemicals within you. You believe good or you believe bad in you. That's releasing. You got purpose, release the chemicals. You want a good life, release the chemicals. You want to have what you want, release the chemicals. I seen this way before it happened. That's why visualization is important. But if you can't start understanding that you're creating your own life, then you're going to live a second-rate life. You can have anything you want, because you're in control of what chemicals you release within your system. You're in control of it. You have the power. And it's so powerful, some people will deny it. And some people will be scared of it. But you hold the ace in your life. Whatever you want, you've got it. It's all within you. You are the pharmacy. When I used to take drugs, it wasn't the heroin. The heroin was only activating something within me. When I eat chocolate, if I want to get into sugar, it's not the chocolate. That's just activating the stuff in my chemical structure. If I go to the gym, the training is just releasing things within me to make me feel good. That's why people get caught in addiction, because it feels so good. But they don't understand that it's them that's making the chemicals. The stuff that's coming to them that they're taking, that's a byproduct of it all. That's an extension of it. That's just activating what is within you. Everything is within you. Everything. And can you get that naturally? Yes, you can. When you understand what I'm saying, you can create. You can be happy. You can live a good life. But there's certain responsibilities that come with that in your attitude and who you are and the behavior. You can do it. There's nothing that you can't do, because biochemically you have it within you to do it. You know times when you felt on top of the world and everything's good, that's in you. You got to think like that. You got to stay there if you want to live good. And you got to make the effort with it, because you have the pharmacy within you to do it, but you've got to access that. And you access that through who you are, your behavior, your actions, your attitude, your thoughts. You challenge yourself. You be good. You think love. You think hope. You think positivity. You think optimism. You think I can do it. You think I'm not a victim. I make my choices. I make my decisions. I'm the one creating this. I'm acting. I'm standing up. I'm going to be absolutely responsible for my thoughts, my behaviour, my actions, and I believe that's how you really access this amazing structure, chemical structure within us that can create the life that we really want. It's the more account we take of this magnificent machine, absolutely magnificent, powerhouse, phenomenal thinking. I'm just blown away. It's out of my comprehension, the power that is within us, that through the way we've been conditioned stops us from accessing it. You have a great day, and always remember, it is in your behaviour, it is in your internal dialogue, your actions, your decisions and your choices that you can access this chemical reaction within you to create the life that you want to live. You take care now and look after yourself and have a great day.